I'm back, and this is kind of a continuation from the podcast earlier with Victoria and Patrick, as they gave us the top 5 cigars to try. So personally, I like something that's a little stronger. So I have the Liga Privada?
Liga Privada.
Liga Privada. I'm horrible with names. And we got Kizzy right here, new beginner and smoker, because I told you I'm gonna need some help to smoke all these and review all these. And you're smoking the Wagashi, which was the honorable mention cigar that they mentioned at the end. Which this is supposed to be pretty, a full body, mid to full body, pretty bold. This Liga Privada. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this bad boy light. This is why, if you notice in the video, I like the smell of it. It get this hint of pepper, chocolate, which is some of my favorite. And tonight, you're sipping on the Ellerton. And I'm a Crown Royal drinker, but tonight I got a special thing. Shout out to my cousin Trey. They got me this Texas Crown. So I'm not just drinking any Crown, I'm drinking Texas Crown. I'll probably bring her in to review some of these other cigars, since she's not a smoker. See what she has to say about them. We're gonna light this cigar up. Right away, I'm getting this deep chocolatey taste, deep chocolate, pepperish type taste right away from the start. Oh, take that off. I'm sorry. Taylor, she's a new smoker. But thank you for coming on here and reviewing this.
Yeah, no problem. Me.
You can encourage some of the other novice smokers, as we all on our journey to become aficionados. But this is kind of...
It tastes not bad.
What are you tasting over there?
It's a sweet taste.
Wagashi.
It's a sweet taste. Nice flavor.
Now, compared to the Fat Bottom Betty, what are you getting from that?
It's kind of smooth, like the Fat Bottom Betty. Still has that sweet taste to it.
I know it's usually your go-to is the Fat Bottom Betty. It's kind of what Victoria and Patrick described. Think that would go well with a good sangria?
I think it would.
I'm still trying to get with this. This one definitely would go well with some coffee. Mm-hmm. And it's because it's got that deep, rich, dark, chocolatey, pepperish flavor. So it definitely would go with an espresso. I can taste that. I'm trying to see what else would this go well with. Maybe, if you're a soda drinker, maybe this would go well with some Dr. Pepper. But I got Crown and sparkling water.
I feel like this pairs nicely with this Wagashi as well. Well, what did they say, a sangria?
Well, yeah, when you got some of the sweetest one.
Yeah.
Sangria, maybe a good margarita. This is not pairing bad, though, with the Texas Crown. Actually, the flavor actually changed when I drank the Texas Crown, and all I did was put a sparkling water bubbly in there. I mean, you put what you want in there, your soda for its flavor. And this is like got like a hint of strawberry. You know what bubblies are? It's nothing but water, sparkling water with a hint of flavor. And I mixed it with my Texas Crown, and you can use Crown Royal. But it actually changed the taste of this cigar. It actually made this sweet cigar more enjoyable. I don't think I would particularly like this if I was just smoking it just by itself.
kind of like this one. It might be my new go-to.
Awesome. That's another thing. What you drink and what you pair with your cigar is very important, because it actually changes the flavor of the cigar and the experience that you get from smoking it.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Well, now you know. You're learning something. This is what Lifestyle After5 is all about. 3 cents pairing well with whiskey.
I think so. I like it.
And it'll probably go well with a nice Crown or so as well.
I think it's not bad together. Next time I might give it a try with a sangria or a margarita.
Or maybe a sweet red.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely feeling this Liga Privada. It's definitely going well with whiskey. And, you know, and maybe there's some other things that can go with, but I can definitely see it going well with coffee or a nice whiskey or maybe a nice rum. I'm not so sure about vodka, but to know how you mix it. But this is definitely my go-to and A1 for this type of cigar. They also, Victoria and Patrick also mentioned that this was their anniversary cigar. They both smoked one of these, a piece of their cigar. So in honor of your anniversary, many more to come, I had that smoke for you. And thank you for this, because like I said, this really evened this smoke out. It took some of the pepper out of the smoke. And if you ever go back and watch my Cuban video, when they talked about it, sometimes you want a sweeter smoke, just dip in a tip of honey. The tip in honey will sweeten your smoke up and change it. I've even seen where some people will even take and dip the cigar slightly in whatever they're drinking and smoke it. So we're gonna come back when we get about midway through and see how is it the same cigarette. Because as you all know, when you get to that midway point, the cigar changes. The flavor changes, the strength and the power changes. Because right now this is kind of smooth and it's smoking kind of light. And I know this is a medium to full. So we're gonna see how it goes when you get towards the end.
This one?
This was pretty smooth, a mid body in the when they were talking on the podcast, and we're gonna get back with them to compare these notes with them to see if they see the same thing. So in this experience, how is it?
That's pretty enjoyable to me. It's really smooth. It doesn't have a strong flavor, kind of like the other one I was trying the other day. It's really, really smooth.
Would you rate that over a fat bottom, Betty?
I think so. I would say yeah. So far.
Now, you've also had a Dominicana, the Dominican cigar at Pendulum. What would you say? What do you think compared to that Dominican cigar?
Right now, I'm actually liking this one a little bit better. They were kind of about the same.
What would you say give that cigar an edge?
For me, I don't like a very strong flavor, and it's really smooth, and it's not an overpowering taste to it. And I like the sweetness of it. So I would say for a beginner like myself, it's probably be a good cigar to start with.
Okay. And that was the honorable mention in the top 5. Awesome. Well, we'll come back and see if we're still smoking the same cigar. That's the consistency change as you get midway and towards the end. So as you can see, we've been smoking this, and I done got down to pretty much the end, and it was pretty smooth for me. Like I said, the Texas Crown that I'm drinking, really smooth, this strong peppery flavor out. I wouldn't like this, I don't think, if I was just smoking it alone without some type of coffee or without a drink. Definitely, I would recommend a soda, whether it's Dr. Pepper, Crown, Rum, something like of that effect. Really smooth this out. It's pretty much I would get, this is a good mid body. I think this has been mid for me. It's kind of mellow, relaxed. I'm real relaxed now. It got a little stronger towards the middle and the end, but nothing crazy like some of the other cigars I have smoked that have been full body, particularly the Rocky Patel Disciple, the Wagashi.
Wagashi. This cigar stayed consistent. It started out smooth. I'm down at the end. It was smooth towards the end. Got a little bit stronger in taste as we got closer to the middle. But overall, it was a really smooth smoke. It kept the sweet flavor, the good flavor to it. It wasn't anything like what I've had in the past, like in some of the other ones, like I mentioned when we were at the one cigar shop. I can't remember the name of it. Really strong, very bitter, more woodsy kind of tasting. This one was really smooth. I actually enjoyed it. It was mellow. Have a really mellow feel right now. So I rate this as, I would say probably about like a 10 for me.
This is good
As a beginner
or
smoker.
a light mid body or a light smoker. Yeah.
So it's pretty good. I mean, I enjoyed it. I would smoke it again.
Yeah, this is definitely a good conversation cigar that's not too strong. As I say, you should always put a little something on your stomach before you smoke a cigar. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this. Not a bad cigar overall. Like I said, towards the middle, it did get a wood, nutty type taste that I'm not particularly fond of. But like I said, drinking the Crown and the drink kind of mellowed it out, sweetened it up a little bit. But not bad.
This one wasn't bad either.
I would definitely smoke a Ligar again.
What is it? Liga, yeah. Liga Privada. Yeah.
So Victoria and Patrick, I can see why this made your top 5. We still got some more to go. So stay tuned as we review some other cigars. Tony, where you at? You gonna have to come smoke with me. I need some other smokers to come give their opinion. I can't smoke them all by myself, so I need some other reviews. But again, you smoke what you like. Till next time, we'll check you out on Lifestyle After 5.